All right, children, the time now is 5:30. Oh yeah, Raj. Oh yeah, Kalista, can you please stop spamming the emoji? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, come, children. So the time now is 5:30. Let's begin the lesson. But before beginning it officially, right? Let me just remind you guys, all right, that today is our last P5 lesson. Right? Today is our last P5 lesson. Woohoo! Celebrate. Woohoo! All right. And just to let you know that we are having a intensive P5 to P6 intensive lesson, right, happening 2 weeks later. All right. P5 to P6 intensive lesson happening 2 weeks later. All right. Happening in the week of November 11 to December 22nd. All right. So total there will be 6 online lessons, all right, in the intensive. So our P5 to P6 intensive lesson, our P5 to P6 intensive lesson is on Monday. See, it's like on today. All right, it's on Monday at 3:30 p.m. All right, so it's 15:30 to 1700, 1.5 hours. All right, but remember, it's 3:30. All right, 15:30 means 3:30. Is that okay, children? All right, so this will be the intensive lesson. If you can, please join us. All right, my advice is for you to join us. Reason is very simple, because the school holiday, right? The school holiday, too much holiday, right, make your brain a bit rusty. And when it's rusty, right, when you reach primary 6, everything forget. Right, you forget who your teacher is. Of course, you remember your good friend. You forget who your teacher is. You forget how to plus. You forget how to minus. Oh, that's the scary part. All right, so please, if you can, please come for the lesson. Okay? All right, please come for the lesson. It's once a week only, from 3:30 to 5 o'clock on a Monday. 6 lessons starting on the week of November 11. All right, the week of November 11, yeah lah. So basically, our first lesson is on 11 November lah. Hello, Kalista. What's up? All right, so can you please take down this portion here? The administrator will also send your parents this message. I'm just informing you. All right, so if you can, please try to come, because I'll be teaching you all some special techniques, especially useful in primary 6. Things that you need to know lah. All right, it's better to be a bit more kiasu. Why? Because next year is P6. And this year, I believe you heard from your P6 friends that this year, right, the paper is actually very, very doable. All right. Reason is because from 88 tuition, right, a lot of them tell me it's easy. Right. Reason is because they are fully prepared for the paper. All right. It's not that the paper is easy. It's just that they are fully prepared for the paper. So that's our duty here from 88 tuition. The teachers actually try to prepare you, try to over prepare you a little bit, so that when you have the exam, right, during next year, PSLE, October, all right, you will be fully prepared. All right. So do try to come for the lesson if you can make it. All right. That will be very, very good. Okay. All right, so that's the instruction. My teacher said that next year is the and who is that? Chen Xing Chen Xing don't scare yourself. All right, Chen Xing, don't scare yourself. All right, because Chen Xing said that my teacher said that next year is the harder PSLE. All right, so Chen Xing, my advice to you is that every year the teacher will say the same thing. Every year the teacher will say that next year is difficult. Next year is difficult. All right, but they only say only. They don't know the paper. All right. So Chen Xing, don't worry. What we can do is we can prepare ourselves. We can over prepare ourselves, kiasu a bit, so that when the paper comes, it will be easy for us. Even though it's a hard paper, but we can do it. It's actually considered easy for us. All right. So we have to try to prepare as much as possible. Can? All right. Hey, for those students who just came in, who's that? Kane. Kane. Hey, Kane. Yeah. Hello, Kane. All right, so I don't know why my name doesn't yeah, not J. Okay, J, yeah, J and Kane, is it just came in? All right, is it? Wait, let me see. Yeah. All right, so just to let you know that this is the announcement. All right, yeah, still got some students still joining in. All right, I think that some of them end school late today, is it? My goodness, wait, All right, so this is the announcement. All right, so let's continue on with the lesson first. At the end of the lesson, I will try to show this slide again. Can? Yeah. And children, if you can rename yourself, oh, maybe yeah, you cannot rename yourself because it's not your account, is it? Yeah, never mind. All right, but if you can, do tell me who you are. Like for example, Jay is here. All right, at least I know. All right, there's one Kate. Who is Kate? Yeah, Mini Cooper, I know. Mini Cooper is Ping Yi. I know. All right, Darius is here. Good job. Rachel. Sorry, I don't know who is this Rachel Lam. Right, if you can tell me your name, it'll be great. Can? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Can. J is Rachel one. Okay, can? Right, because I'm marking attendance also. All right, so the reason why your name is not appearing, all right, the reason why your name is not appearing. Oh, Kane, is that you, Kane? Yes, that's Kane. Yeah, okay, now I know. All right, so I need to see your faces also. Yeah. So the reason why your name is not appearing is because you are not signed into your own account. You might be inside your daddy's or mommy's account. All right, but that's okay. Don't worry. All right. Okay, come. So children, let's go into today's questions first. So today we have about 7 questions. After the 7 questions, we'll go into Kahoot. After Kahoot, we'll go into extra questions. All right. So let's go. All right. But before I set off, I would like to say thank you to Chen Xing, Jasmine, Jay, Kane, Lavender, and Ziyi. All right, for attempting the worksheet. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Ziyi. All right. So come, question number 1. Let's go. Okay, so here we have a rectangular base. Oh, yo, how dare you? Hey, what happened? No lah. Don't worry. All right. Don't worry, Mini Cooper. All right. So let's talk about question number 11. Can? Okay. A rectangular tank measuring 40 down here. Hey, yeah. What happened? All right, measuring 40 by 25 by 20 cm high. The 20 cm high is the entire height of the container. It was 3/5 filled with water. The water was then poured without spilling into a smaller container with a square base of 15 and a height of 28. So square base of 15 means that the base down here, right, is 15 cm by 15 cm. Hey, Butcher, can I go and find out how much? Oh, yeah, Darius. I think you can do better. Darius, I think you can do better. Right, this score is acceptable. All right, but I think because it's Darius, all right, because I know you, I think you can do better. All right. Okay. Right, but don't worry. Oh, Rush, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. Oh, Chen, who's that? Chen Xing, is it? All right, Chen Xing, that is also not bad. But again, I think, right, I think most of you actually can score above 85 one. All right, honestly, my take. All right, I feel that most of you, right, actually, I know some of you, all right, you can actually get easily 85% and above. All right, so aim for that. It's okay. This time round is okay. This time round you are reaching 80% already. This time round you're reaching 80%. That's good. Next year, the mid-year exam, try to aim for 85%. Then the prelims, aim for a 90%. And then PSLE, woohoo! 95%. Woohoo! All right. So children, keep trying to improve. Don't compare with your friend. Always compare with what you have. So for example, Raj, now you got 81. All right. Next year, mid-year exam, T6, try to gain a 85. Then the prelims, try to gain a 90. So you are actually comparing against yourself. You're trying to improve on yourself. That should be the way. All right, children. Never compare with your friends. All right. Because your friend and you different. Come on. You're all different. You have different personality. You have different tutors. You have different parents. Come on. You're different. So why are you comparing your friend? For what? Compare with yourself. Try to outbeat yourself. Try to be better every time you go for the exam. That should be the way. All right. Oh no. Right, Chen Xing, your friend. Yeah. Don't tell her. Don't say such things. All right. It's very negative. It's very unhealthy. All right. So Chen Xing, please tell your friend to don't say such things. All right. It's very negative. Okay. All right. So children, come. All right. Yeah. I see you later, Jay. All right. So down here, children, how much water is inside this container? It is 3/5 filled with water. 3/5. All right. So let's go and find the volume of the entire container. Volume of entire container, not the water. volume of the container is actually length times breadth times height, 40 times 25 times 20. This is the volume of the entire container. Just the container, not the water. All right. So if you do that, right, you just press your calculator because paper 2, 40, 25, and 20. You should get a 20,000. 20,000 cm cube. Right. So volume of container is 20,000 cm cube. Eh? All right. Yes, J is coming in now. Wait. But the question says it's only 3/5 filled, you know. What's the meaning of 3/5 filled? All right. So it's not entirely filled. It's not entirely filled. So what's the volume of water now? All right. It is only 3 out of 5 filled. So 3 out of 5 times the volume of the container, 20,000. All right. It's only 3 out of 5 filled. So the amount of water that we are talking about here is actually 12,000 cm cube. Can you see? All right. How much water was in the rectangular tank at first? Woohoo! 12,000 cm cube. Thank you, teacher, for the 2 marks. Thank you. Can you see not? So, children, when the teacher give you all these marks, right, you must say thank you, right? Because it's all very, very straightforward and simple. So, please remember one thing. Please remember one thing. There are easy questions in the examination. They are easy questions. It cannot be everything difficult one. So for the PSLE also, children, for the PSLE also, usually in paper 1, right? Usually in paper 1, there is 1 or 2 tricky questions. It's not difficult. It's tricky. All right. And in paper 2, there will be 1 tricky question and 1 difficult question. It's just like that. Then the rest of the question can do one. And the rest of the question will make up about 80% of the paper. So you are at least, you are supposed to at least score 80%. All right. And if the tricky question you can do, the challenging question out of 5 marks or out of 4 marks, you can do half of it, actually can score 90% one. Can. You can do it one, children. All right. You can do it one. But I need time to teach you all these tricks and all this. All right. So if you can come for the intensive P5 to P6 lessons in November, December, that would be very good. How much water is left in the rectangular tank? Okay, so all the water is poured into the other tank, right? This empty container, right? So what is the volume of this empty container? All right, because I know that it's a square base. It's like 15 times 15 times the height, 28. So the volume of this empty container, right? You press your calculator. I think it's 6,300. Is it 15 times 15 times 28? 6,300, yes. cm cube. Okay. Oh, so remember, this water here is being poured into this empty container. Hey, sure. Like that, sure got left over. Yes, you're right. Surely got left over. Surely got left over. All right. So what is the leftover that is in the rectangular tank? So you must do a minus, right? All right. So you basically take the total amount of water, which is 12,000, minus away the volume of the container, 6,300, to give you the leftover water in the rectangular tank, which is actually 5,700 cm cube. So 5,700 cm cube is actually what? All right. Do you know that cm cube and ml is the same? So it's actually 5,700 milliliters, which is equal to, change to liters. What do? You move 3 steps to the left, right? 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. You're actually dividing by 1,000. Dividing by 1,000. All right. That's why you move 3 steps to the left. Answer is 5.7 liters. Ta-da! All right. That is what the question wants. The question wants the answer in liters. So it's simply 5.7. Is that okay? So for this question, Jasmine. Oh yeah, Jasmine not here. Kate. Kate, right. Please be careful. Your answer is almost correct, Kate. Right, sorry, Kane. Sorry, Kane. Your answer is almost correct, Kane. All right. It's just that you never put it to liters. Right, you're almost there. Good job. All right. Most of my mistakes are careless. Okay. Oh, Jay, not bad. All right. Joel, okay. Most of mine are careless. Oh God, sister say Okay, come. Oh no, Joel. Joel, are you there? Right, maybe Joel, you can take a picture of your school exam paper, then you can send it to me.